Hi guys, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So, hi guys, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So, in this today's session, I'm going to discuss about the Selenium automation testing series wise. Okay. So, from now onwards, for every week, twicely, I'm going to arrange these live sessions. So, where we can discuss about Selenium concepts. Okay. So, we will start from scratch level. What is an automation testing and which tool we are going to use, and how we can download the Eclipse and how we can create Maven project. So going forward we can discuss more concepts from Selenium automation testing. Okay, so please guys, if you are new to my channel, so please subscribe for more videos. So, and also from last 1 month I'm not making any videos, so due to my personal work and I have some um, other works as well, so that's the reason why I am not able to continue these sessions from past 1 month. So so let's get started, guys. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, so before that we can wait for a few members to join for this live session, so accordingly we can start. Okay, so as I discussed earlier, so now onwards we are going to discuss the Selenium automation testing. Okay, every week twicely, like Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. If possible, I will come at evening also. Okay, if you have any doubts or questions related to your work or something, so you can just ping me in the live chat so that I can provide you the solution for that one. Okay, so we can wait for a few more minutes, like till 11:40 we can wait, so later we can start our session. Okay, one second guys, let me check whether my YouTube live is coming or not. Okay, it's coming now. Am I audible properly, or do you need me to increase my audio? Okay, it's coming, no problem. So till 11:40 we can wait, guys, here. So before that, if you have any questions, so please raise in the live chat, so it will be always open for you to ask different questions if you have anything. Okay, come on guys, we can wait till 11:40 so that we can start our session today. Okay, so the basics of Selenium and why we need to go for automation testing with the help of Selenium, and also what are the different concepts we have. Okay, so I have already shared the complete Selenium syllabus. Okay, let me show you that one as well. Xmind, right? Okay, let me show you Xmind. Yeah, Xmind. Yeah, here you can see Selenium syllabus, right? Okay, let me just show you. So what are the different concepts we have inside our Selenium automation testing part. Okay, one second, it is opening now. Okay, before that, if you have any other questions, so please let me know from the live chat. Accordingly, I can reply you the solution. Okay, please guys. So far we discussed many concepts from our channel, like how we can generate extent reports and how we can capture the screenshots and how we can handle the .xlsx files and what is a hybrid framework and what is page object model and how we can create the generic methods and how we can call those generic methods into our test cases. Okay, and also how we can create a Maven project and how we can download the Eclipse and configure Java inside that. So there are many things. Okay, there are many things which I have already covered from our channel Selenium Tech Automation, Okay, if you are not I mean till if you are not even gone through those videos, so please go through those videos and please drop a like for that video, so that which will be helpful for you. If you found at least one video helped you, so please drop a like and subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, let me open this Selenium syllabus. Okay, before starting I will show you the whole Selenium syllabus. Okay, okay, so here, okay, first this is the overall syllabus from the Selenium. Okay, Selenium is an automation testing tool. So why people, I mean many companies are using Selenium means, first of all, it is a free and open source, right, open source tool. So where where everyone can use this Selenium tool while doing automation testing. Okay, hi Vishal Todkari, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Thank you for your visiting to the channel. Okay, so now yeah, so where I left, yeah, these are all the Selenium syllabus, and these are all the concepts where we are going to discuss from now onwards. Like every week I am conducting these live sessions twicely, so including that, if you have any other questions, so please ask me from the live chat, so that accordingly I can provide you the solution. Okay, so first, why we need this Selenium as an automation testing tool? Okay, before that we have to know what is an automation testing exactly. Okay, so what is an automation testing exactly means, so making testing process automated with the help of tools like QTP or Selenium or Cypress, anything. Okay, so any automation tool if we are using means, so that is called as an automation testing. Okay, in clear words, making testing process automated using the tools like QTP or Selenium or Cypress or Catalan or Selenium, then it is called as an automation testing. Okay, so or in other words we can tell it like it is a process of identifying various functionalities in the project, okay, which needs to be repeatedly tested, then developing and executing the automation programs to validate the functionality of our application. Okay, so this is about the automation testing. Okay, in interviews, if you are attending for any interview as a fresher, so if interviewer asked you about what is an automation testing means, you can tell him like making testing process automated using the tools like QTP or Selenium, then it is called as an automation testing. Okay, or in simple words you can tell him like it is a process of identifying various functionalities. Okay, it is a process of identifying various functionalities in the project which needs to be repeatedly tested. Repeatedly tested means retesting, like repeatedly. If you tested one time means again you are going to test the same functionality, means repeatedly testing the functionalities and developing and executing the programs to automate the application functionality, as well as to check the validation part. Okay, to validate the functionalities are working fine or not as per the customer requirements or client requirements. Okay, so this is called as an automation testing, and we have to remember a note here. Automation testing is applicable only for maintenance project. Okay, maintenance project in the sense like banking projects, or we can consider insurance projects, or we can consider enterprise resource planning, that is ERP projects, as well as we can consider as CRM projects. Okay, so these are all the big projects and these are all the maintenance projects. Okay, these projects will carry forward for the long years, like it is not going to end in a even single year or 2 years or 1 or 2 years. Okay, so there it is not suitable automation testing, but whereas that is a maintenance project, so then we can use this Selenium as an automation testing tool to automate that particular application. Okay, so here we can have various types of testings to be automated. Okay, various testing types was there which we can able to automate. Okay, so what are the different types of testings to be automated or testings can be automated? So here, so if we consider functional testing, yes, we can able to automate, as well as load testing, as well as performance testing, we can automate these two as well. So and where we are not able to automate means that is UI testing, that is user interface testing and usability testing, security testing, as well as the compatible testing. Okay, these are all the different types of testings, so where we are not able to automate, but we can perform these testings with the help of manual testing. Okay, manual testers can perform this functional testing as well as UI testing, as well as usability testing, as well as security testing, as well as compatibility testing, and also load testing, performance testing. Okay, only few we cannot able to automate, but remaining all are we can able to automate, such as functional testing we can do, and also load testing we can do, and performance testing we can do. Okay, so these are all the different types of testings where we can able to automate. Okay, so coming to this syllabus, so where I'm going to take it forward in the sense like the first one is components of Selenium. Okay, the first syllabus of concept here is components of Selenium, and the second one is downloading and configuring Selenium WebDriver, which I have already covered in our channel. So now I am not going to show you this downloading and configuring Selenium WebDriver. Okay, and launch application under test on various browsers. Okay, so we already have multiple browsers where Selenium is going to support, right? So for all those browsers, how we can launch our applications, so we are going to see it now. Okay, so we have already different kinds of browsers such as Firefox browser, Edge browser, Chrome browser, IE browser, Safari browser. Okay, so these are all the different browsers, so where we can able to automate our Selenium tool with the help of these tools, with the help of these browsers. Okay, so when coming to the next concept, that is capturing title of current page. Okay, so by defaultly in Selenium we have one method called as driver dot get method, get title method. Okay, with the help of this driver dot get title method, we can able to capture the title of that particular current page. Okay, I will show you all these things. So then the next concept here is capturing the URL of current page. For example, if I open facebook.com means, so I have to capture that particular URL. Okay, so with the help of driver dot get current URL, we can able to capture the title of that particular URL of that particular page which is opened currently. Okay, so then so we have there are few more navigations methods in Selenium tool. So the first navigation method here is driver.navigate.to URL. For example, if I opened currently I have opened facebook.com, at the same time I want to navigate to gmail.com. okay, so for that, with the help of this driver navigate.to URL, so we can able to navigate, okay, to that particular Gmail application. Okay, so then the next navigation command here is navigate.back. okay, now I navigated from Facebook to Gmail. So at the same time, I want to navigate back to my facebook.com from gmail.com. So during that time, we can use this navigate.back method. Okay, with the help of this navigate.back method, we can able to navigate backward as well. And also in the same time, at the same time, we have one more method called as navigate.forward. Okay, are we able to see these and all? Okay, so now, so then the next method here is this is comes under automating browser navigations methods. Okay, so the next method here is, or next command here is driver.close. so what this close method will do here, so it will closes the currently opened browser. Okay, it will closes the currently opened window, not browser. It will close the currently opened window or tab. Okay, with the help of driver.close, we can close the currently opened window. Okay, so at the same time, we have one more okay, we have one more method here, that is driver dot quit method. Okay, with the help of driver dot quit method, okay, with the help of driver.quit method, we can close the entire session which are currently opened. Okay, which is currently opened, we can close this one. So what will happen if we are using driver.quit method means, it will close all the currently opened windows, as well as it will close your browser, means it will end your session if we are using driver.quit method. Okay, so then The next command here is, okay, the next concept here is make Selenium to identify elements present in a web page. Okay, make Selenium to identify elements present in a web page. Okay, so how we can identify the elements? Okay, with the help of find element and find elements. Okay, with the help of find element and find elements, we can able to find the elements using of find element method and find elements method. Okay, find element method and find elements method. Okay, here find element, what is in your interview, the interviewer will ask you about, tell me the difference between driver dot find element method and driver dot find elements method. Okay, so here first we need to tell about the find element method, what exactly this find element method will do. Okay, you can start your answer like Selenium WebDriver provided find element method. Okay, find element method to recognize a element to perform an action. Okay, to recognize a element to perform an action. For example, if I want to perform a click operation on my login button, so first what we need to do, first we need to identify that particular element. Okay, then we are going to perform the any action like click action or send keys action or selecting an option from the drop down. So during this time we need to use this find element method. Okay, so then coming to the find element, it returns the first web element matching the specified properties. Here properties means XPaths or CSS. Okay, properties means XPath or CSS. With the help of properties like with the help of name or with the help of class or with the help of CSS. Okay, these are all called as different properties or locators, we can say. With the help of these properties we can able to identify that particular element, right? So then if no element is matching with the specified properties or XPath or name or class, okay, then it will throw some exception that is called as no such element exception. Okay, if any element is not present with that particular property, here I am telling property as locators. Okay, locators in the sense XPath, CSS, name, class, so anything it will be ID. Okay, so these are all comes under locators. If there is no matching property of that particular element, so then we will get one exception called as no such element exception. Okay, so that is about driver dot find element. Okay, driver dot find element, what it will do, it will returns the first element matching the specified properties and its return type is web element. So whereas if you come to find elements means, here find elements means it will okay, find elements means it will list you the a list of web elements. If there are multiple web elements present inside a list called as find elements, so during that time we are going to use this driver dot find elements method. Okay, if a element does not have any ID name property, then we can choose the XPath as to identify the particular element. Okay, so here find elements, yeah, the same one. If there are multiple web elements present inside a list, so during that time we are going to use driver dot find elements. So and one more thing, during your interview, if your interviewer ask you like, suppose for example there is a web page. Okay, there is a web page, so where there is a web page where that web page is containing some 4 elements. Okay, so for all those 4 elements having the common properties like or common XPaths, so during that time if I am going to use find element, so which web element it is going to identify first. So for that the answer is the first web element only it is going to recognize, even if there are multiple elements with the same XPath or ID or name or CSS. Okay, so the find element will always recognize the first web element only, even though if it is having the same XPath, locators or CSS or anything. Okay, so during that time this find element will always recognize the first web element in that particular web page. Okay, so that is the difference between these two, driver dot find element method and driver dot find elements method. So that will comes under make Selenium to identify web elements present in a web page. Okay, so then moving to the next part, that is inspecting properties of an element. Okay, how we can inspect properties of that particular web element. For example, if I want to inspect any button, so how we can inspect that one? With the help of Firebug or Firepath, Firebug and Firepath. So here every browser, that is Firefox browser or Chrome browser or Edge or any browser it will be, so provided some built-in tool that is called as inspect element, okay, to analyze the properties of an element, okay. So every browser, that is Firefox or Mozilla Firefox or Edge browser or Chrome or IE, so anything, any browser it will be. So for all these browsers, so there will be some built-in tool called as inspecting element. So with the help of this inspect element build tool, so we are going to analyze the properties of element, okay. So this inspect element is little bit complex to use, okay. So for example, if you are using this inspection first time, so initially we will get some complex, so how we can inspect the elements, okay. But all these element properties are constant only. If you are inspecting a web element from IE browser, so the same property you can able to find it from other browser also, okay. The same element, the same property or same element you can able to find it from the other browser also, right. So what is Firebug here? With the help of this Firebug tool, built-in tool, we can able to inspect the properties of a particular web element, okay. So here it is an add-on for Firefox browser, which is used for, which is a user friendly, right, which is a user friendly, which is used to inspect HTML properties of an element, right. So this Firebug is an add-on for a Firefox browser, which is a user friendly and which is used to inspect HTML properties of an element. So where all these locators will found inside the HTML DOM structure, right. So during that time we can use the help of Firebug, we can able to recognize the web elements, okay. So when it comes to Firepath, means it is an extension of Firebug, okay. It is also an extension of Firebug, which is used to view the CSS and XPath properties of an element, that is called as Firepath, okay. So then coming to the XPath, what is an XPath here, okay. So here XPath stands for, what is XPath? The next concept here is XPath, okay. Sorry, I forget to show you one more thing here. Yeah, Firepath, capture links of a web page, okay. So I forgot to show you, no, the next concept here is XPath. So what is XPath here? Okay, now I am discussing the Selenium complete syllabus, okay. So thank you so much guys, currently 4 people are in the live chat. Thank you for visiting our channel Selenium Tech Automation. So now I am discussing the complete Selenium syllabus. So later if we have enough time, I am going to cover at least 2 to 3 concepts in this session, okay. So please stay tuned for the live session. So and also tomorrow and day after tomorrow we are going to conduct these live sessions to continue this Selenium tutorial part series, okay. So this is a part 01, so where I am discussing about the Selenium basic syllabus and Selenium components, okay, and different methods what are all we are having, okay, right. So next we came to the XPath. So here what is an XPath means? So here XPath stands for XML path, which is a location of the element in HTML or XML document. So here XPath stands for XML path, okay. So with the help of this XPath, we are going to locate any element in the HTML or XML document, okay. In the HTML DOM structure we have many web elements, right. So for identifying those web elements we are going to use this XPath. Here XPath stands for XML path, right. So here Selenium can use this XPath for finding the elements, right. Selenium can use this XPath for finding the elements, okay. So for example, we need to remember one note here, that is if a element has ID property, this Firebug generates the XPaths using this ID, okay. If an element having the some ID property, this Firebug will generate the XPath using this XPath, okay. This Firebug will generate the XPath using this ID, okay. If an element has ID property, Firebug generates the XPath using this ID, right. If an element don't have any ID, Firebug generates some absolute XPath, okay. So absolute XPath means, so let me take you one notepad, so there it will be easy for you to show. Okay, sorry, notepad, right? Yeah. Okay, are you able to see, right? Yeah. So here, if an element has id property, okay, if an element has id property, let me zoom a little. Okay, if an element has id property, this firebug, okay, this firebug will generates, okay, will generates XPath using id. Okay, this firebug will generate XPath using id. Okay, if an element don't have, if an element does not have, okay, if an element does not have id, this firebug will generate an absolute XPath, right? This firebug will generate an absolute XPath. Okay, so how an absolute XPath will looks like? Okay, for example, how an absolute XPath will looks like means HTML body, HTML body tag, okay, body or input. So this is an example for absolute XPath. Okay, if any element don't have any id means, then firebug will generate an absolute XPath. So here this XPath, absolute XPath will looks like this, that is, this is the format where it will comes from the root node. Okay, root node. For example, if I want to go for any table, okay, if I am inspecting any table particular row, so table t body, after the t body, then we can come to tr, so then we can come to td. So if you have multiple columns, that is 1 or 2, okay, or 2 or 3, okay, these are all the column names. Okay, these are all the columns, but this is an absolute XPath example. Okay, so that is about the XPath. Okay, using XPath for finding elements, so we can use this absolute XPath to find an element, and also we can use this partial XPath, and also we can have different attributes in XPath, and also there are some different conditions in XPath. Okay, so here first, what is absolute XPath? Okay, location of the element from parent node till child node is called as absolute XPath. Okay, location of an element from parent node till child node. So here, if you consider this example, location of element, location of the element from parent node, here parent node means table, till the child node means td of 3. Okay, this is called as column, right? So this is the absolute XPath. Okay, okay, this is the absolute XPath, right? So then if we come to partial XPath means, okay, partial XPath means some part of the XPath, that is location of the element from certain position. Okay, location of the element from certain position is called as partial XPath. Okay, so here partial XPath, okay, partial XPath must and should, must and should starts with, must and should starts with double slash. Okay, double forward slash, right? Double forward slash. So here, for example, if you can consider this XPath only, okay, this XPath only, this is the, okay, um, 1 second, okay, this is a partial XPath, right? For example, partial XPath, okay, partial XPath is t body tr of 1 td of 1. Okay, this is the example for partial XPath. Okay, this is example for partial XPath. Okay, here we are not going to take the entire path from child root node to child node in partial XPath. In partial XPath, we are taking some part only, that is called as partial XPath, and also this partial XPath must and should starts with the double forward slash. Okay, this partial XPath must and should starts with the double slash. Okay, but we need to evaluate this until unless we are going to get the element. Okay, so we need to get some element, right, to use this partial XPath. So that is the main object of our locating the element. We have to get some element. Until then you need to till evaluate only, until unless you are going to get that particular elements, right? So the next concept here is finding elements using, okay, finding elements using attributes. Okay, finding elements using attributes means, so in Selenium we have locators such as, okay, in Selenium we have, locators, right? In Selenium we have locators. So that is id, okay, that is id or name or value or class or tag name. Okay, so or tag name, etc. Okay, or tag name, etc. So in Selenium, so now I am telling about finding element using the using the other attributes. Okay, using the other attributes or attributes in XPath. Okay, so let me check whether the live is coming or not. Yeah, it's coming, it's coming, no problem. One second guys, let me check whether my stream is coming or not. So give me 1 minute guys. One second. Yeah, it's coming now. It's coming, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming properly, no problem. So now I am discussing about the attributes in XPath. Okay, so to finding the elements we have different attributes in XPath. Okay, to find an element we have different attributes in our XPaths. Okay, in our XPath. So here in Selenium we have locators. So I have already mentioned, in Selenium we have locators, that is id, name, value or class or tag name. So and also we have different also. So with the help of all these we can able to locate a particular web element inside our web page, right? So assume that we want to make Selenium to find elements other than these locators. So I don't want to use these elements while locating an element. Okay, so how we can locate? So during this time, okay, we need to use the properties. Okay, during this time we need to use the properties. So I don't want to use all these locators to identify an element. So during this time we can go for the attributes in XPath. Okay, we can go to the attributes in XPath. So the syntax here is, double forward slash, so here at the rate property name, okay, at the rate property name equals to property value, right? That is property value. So this is a other way to locate an element. So where I don't want to use these locators to identify an element. Okay, so where I don't want to identify these locators. Okay, so apart from these locators, how we can identify the elements means with the help of attributes we can able to identify. So the syntax for using the other attributes or attributes means, so this is a syntax, that is syntax using attributes to locate the elements means, this is the syntax. The first one here is two double forward slashes, where we are going to put this star means it will identify all the web elements. Okay, so then following by one square bracket at the rate property name equals to property value. Okay, equals to property value. So in other words you can mention here tag name as well. Okay, that is tag name tag name following by property name. Okay, property name equals to property value. Okay. Okay, if you don't want to mention the star means we need to provide the tag name here, that is tag name, whether it is id or something. Okay, so and also you will get some question like what are the challenges you have faced in real time. Okay, what are the challenges you have faced in real time means, so I faced a challenge, so where I am going to identify the hidden elements, hidden web elements. So that is also one big challenge while doing automation. And if we have the same id or XPath with multiple nodes, so then how we will handle. So here we can use this using of find elements method. Okay, with the help of using of find element method we can able to locate a particular web element. Okay, so come on guys, if you have any questions, so please let me know from the live chat, so I will be there to help you. Okay, please ping in the live chat and respond. Okay, so respond accordingly, I will provide you the solution. So now XPath expression for example, okay, and also we have this is about the attributes or properties in XPath. So and also we have conditions in XPath, that is functions or regular expressions. Okay, conditions in XPath, that is XPath functions or regular expressions. Okay, so here if we come to conditions in XPath means if some path of the id or name or any other property is constant and remaining is changing. Okay, for example, so for example this is one XPath, for example this is one XPath like uh, for example I can take here tag name. Okay, I can take here this one, and the same XPath I can use here. Okay, the same XPath I can use here. Conditions in XPath I am going to tell you. So here in some part of the XPath is constant and remaining is changing. Okay, in some part of the XPath is constant and remaining is changing means, so during the time we are going to use. Hi Virat Puja, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So if you have any questions, so please ask me in the live chat. It will be always open for you guys to discuss with me. So now I am discussing about the complete Selenium syllabus. So far we discussed few concepts. Okay, so far I discussed about a few concepts till from here, like components of Selenium and also launch application under test on various browsers, and the capturing of title of the current page and capture URL of the current page, and also automating browser navigations, and also make Selenium to identify web elements present in a web page and inspecting properties of an element. So now I am discussing about the XPath. So inside this XPath I discussed about absolute XPath, partial XPath, attributes in XPath. So now I am discussing conditions in XPath. Okay, now I am discussing conditions in XPath. Okay, so now I am discussing conditions in XPath. So here, so I am discussing about conditions in XPath, right, or regular expressions. Okay, or regular expressions. So here when we go for when we will go for the conditions or functions in the XPath. So when we will go for means, so if some part of the id or name or any other property is constant and remaining is keep on changing. Okay, in this scenario we can go for XPath functions. Okay, we can go for XPath functions, right? One second, let me, yeah. So for example, so let me write an XPath, so I will show you. Okay, I will show you when we go for XPath functions. Okay, XPath functions. So for example, to discuss this concept I will take one example like XPath here, one XPath example. So that is, for example, you can have this XPath, that is td contains, okay, td contains of text. Okay, td contains of text, that is Selenium tech automation. Okay, tech automation. Okay, tech automation. Tech automation. And here, for example, following sibling. Okay, this is also one function we have inside our XPath concept. Okay, following sibling, so followed by two colons, and again here one column is there which is starts with. Okay, starts with. So here I am going to mention. Okay, here I am going to mention @id. This is my property name, comma, value is this one, td value. Okay, td value, for example 300 or something like that. Okay, okay, so this is our XPath. So where I am going to discuss about this XPath function. So here you can see, so in this XPath, so some part of the XPath is constant. Okay, some part of the XPath is constant, but remaining is changing. For example, so some part of the XPath is constant means, so here 30000 and for example 2001. Okay, so for the same XPath, okay, I will take the same XPath and I can take here one more time and take it here one more time. So here you can see some part is changing. Okay, some part is changing, 4 and 3. Okay, so here in this XPath, so the overall XPath looks like the same only, but only at the end this 2001 part is changing for each and every XPath here, right? So during this time what I will do, I can use this starts with method here. Okay, I can use this starts with method, so that we can able to get only till 30000 only, so that it will take the particular web element. Okay, so where the web element, okay, where for all the web elements some constant part is some part is constant and the remaining is changing means, so during that time we can go for this starts with function. At the same time there are few more functions we have, that is contains, and also we have ends with function. So here in the same way, so now I show you the starts with method here, or starts with function. So and the same way we have ends with also. So during this time we can have some constant part which will be present at the end of our XPath. Okay, at the end of our XPath it will be like this. Okay, but before this it is different one. Okay, 30001 or 30002 or 30003 or 30004. Okay, means, so with the help of ends with method you can see here some part of the end of this XPath is constant, but before this ending this is not constant. So during this time we can use this ends with method here to identify this particular method. Okay, so that is the purpose of this starts with function and ends with function. And also we have contains function also. So here we are already using contains, so these three will comes under this XPath functions only. Okay, so the scenario here is, for example, there is some XPath, so where some part of the XPath is constant and some part of the XPath is changing every time. Okay, so when I am inspecting every time, so for example if I inspected and I took the first XPath here, so again I closed the browser and again inspected, so during that time the XPath got changed to 30002 or 2002. So during this time we can use this starts with function. And also if some part of the end part is constant before is changing, so during that time I can use here ends with method. Okay, ends with function I can use here, that is ends with function. Okay, and also anyway we are using here contains, so these three will comes under the XPath function. Okay, so these three will comes under the XPath function. So here for example let me write an example for contains function, that is how we can write. So with the help of contains function, the help of contains function. So what is our property name here? That is property name. And what is our value here? That is property value. Okay, that is a XPath for using contains method. Okay, this is a XPath for using contains method. Okay, so this is about the attributes or conditions in XPath using XPath functions or regular expressions. So now we will go to the next one, possible operations on text box. Okay, possible operations on text box. So first of all, this is a tag name called input. Okay, input is the HTML tag name used to create a text box element. Okay, with the help of input tag name, developers will create an element called as text box. Okay, to create that particular text box element, the tag name here is input tag name. Okay, for example, if I want to enter any field, like for example, if you go to here, let me open in private mode. Okay, incognito mode, right? Yeah, come on guys, if you are new to here, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. So currently I'm discussing about the Selenium, complete Selenium syllabus. Okay, so here I'm going to open Google. Okay, so here you can see we can consider this as a text box here. Okay, we can consider this as a text box. Okay, so to create this text box web element, okay, from the development point of view, so they will use a tag name called as input tag name here. Okay, if I want to inspect this one, okay, if I want to inspect this one, okay, if I inspect this one, you can see here the tag name for this particular text box is input. Means, so where the user is going to enter some text inside this particular text box web element. So for that, from the HTML DOM structure, you can see the tag name they mentioned here as input. So likewise for all the text boxes, that tag name will be the input only. Okay, then only this web element is going to be developed by the developer. Okay, so that is called as input tag name here. Okay, that is called as a input tag name. Okay, to create a particular text box web element, the tag name will be, or the tag name must and should be starts with the input only. Okay, okay, so here what we can do, what are the different actions we can perform on this text box web element. So we can read the data present inside the text box, and also we can clear the data present inside this text box, and also we can handle the suggestions. So here you can see, if I entered here Selenium, okay, if I entered here Selenium, you are getting different suggestions. Okay, we can able to handle these suggestions with the help of Selenium, and also we can able to read the test data present inside this particular text box, and also we can clear the text data present inside this text box. Okay, so these are all the different operations where we can able to perform this particular text box. Okay, so let me write it down here. Okay, operations can be performed in a or on a text box, right? On a text box. Okay, on a text box. So what are the different operations we can able to perform? The first one here is we can able to read the test data, and clear the clear test data, and entering the test data, and also handling the suggestions. Okay, suggestions in the sense, so where I shown you, right? So these are all the suggestions. If I entered Selenium, you can see here there are multiple suggestions which are displaying under this one. If I enter automation, okay, so here we can see these are all the different suggestions which are coming from this particular text box. So these are all the different operations we can able to perform on this particular text box, right? So you can consider this calculator application also for this example. And so now so these are all the possible operations, so what I discussed here. Okay, These are all the different possible operations to perform on the particular text box web element. So now, so then we will go to this particular automating drop down list. Okay, automating the drop down list. So here, okay, so here what is what is a drop down list, okay, in terms of Selenium tool. Okay, here select is a tag name to create a drop down list. Okay, select is a tag name used to create the drop down list web element. Okay, and option is a tag name used to define the elements in a drop down list. Okay, here select is a tag name. Okay, here select is a tag name used to create a drop down list element, whereas option is a tag name used to define elements present inside the drop down list. Okay, Selenium WebDriver provided select class. Okay, Selenium WebDriver provided select class. This select class provided a set of predefined methods like select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. Okay, Selenium WebDriver provided a select class. This selected class provided predefined methods called as select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. With the help of these three methods, we can able to automate the drop down list. Okay, to automate various operations on the drop down list element. Okay, so what are the different operations we can able to perform on the drop down list? Okay, different operations to perform on the different operations can be performed on the drop down list web element. Okay, web element, sorry. Okay, web element, right? So what are the different operations can be performed on the drop down list web element? What are the different operations we can perform? We can able to select an option from that particular drop down, right? We can able to select an item. You can see here we can able to select an item. So how we can select? With the help of select by index, with the help of select by value, with the help of select by visible text. Okay, with the help of all these three methods we can able to select an element. So that's why we can able to perform this particular action, that is selecting an option from that particular drop down. So that's why we are going to write here selecting an element. Okay, selecting an element from drop down list web element. Okay, first one is selecting an element, and also we can select for example let me open one drop down lists. Okay, scenario, let me take one drop down list here. So let me take one drop down list here. Okay, let me show you one drop down list here. Oh, no, it is not there. Which one I can take here? Let me Selenium drop down lists example. Okay, so let me show you so how a drop down will looks like and how we can select an option from that particular drop down. Okay, so I want some website here, so that's where I'm looking into currently. No, it was not there. Okay, https. Okay, let me go to this site, whether it is available or not we will see. Still loading. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so I want to first we can able to select an item from this particular drop down list, right? First we can able to select an item using of select by index, select by value, and also select by visible text, right? So at the same time I can count how many number of options present inside this particular drop down list. Okay, so I can able to count the number of options present inside that particular list. Okay, so here you can see there are multiple options present inside this web element. So during this time with the help of list of web elements we can able to count how many number of, what is this add akanda, okay, sorry, okay. So I can able to select an item from this particular drop down list. At the same time I can able to count how many number of options present inside this drop down list. So that's the next one, counting number of web elements or counting number of options, right? We can consider as options only if we are talking about drop down all the listed web elements. Okay, counting number of options present inside drop down list. Okay, with the help of list, with the help of list, okay, with the help of list of web elements, right, with the help of list of web elements. Okay, so then if we go to the next one, so what are the next, what is the next one, checking a specific element present or not. For example, if I want to check whether this group 1 option 2 is present or not in this particular option, in this particular list of options, so during this time we can able to check for that particular scenario as well, right, checking specific element present inside this particular drop down list or not. Checking specified option is present or not in drop down list. Okay, in drop down list. Okay, this is a third operation where we can able to perform on a drop down list. So then if we go to the next operation, if I want to check the order which is correctly specified or not, for example you can see these are all present in this specified order, right, so we can able to check that this list of options is present in a specified order or not. Okay, we can able to test this, or we can able to perform this operation as well, checking the values are displayed in a specific order or not. Okay, checking the values, okay, checking the values, okay, checking the values are displayed in a specific order or not. Okay, so these are all the different operations, so where an automation tester can perform on a drop down list. The first one here is selecting an element from the drop down list web element, that is if I want to select this one, okay, this one. Okay, so then the next operation here is counting number of options present inside the drop down list. So how we can count, with the help of list of web elements. Okay, so I want to count how many number of options present inside this drop down list, so for that we can use list of web elements here. So next, the next one here is checking specified option is present inside the drop down list or not. So I want to test whether this group 2 option 1 is present or not, so during that time we can use this particular select by visible text or select by index value or select by name. Okay, so the next operation which we can perform on this drop down list is checking the values are displayed in a specific order or not. Okay, so I want to test whether the options which are defined in this particular drop down list are mentioned in specified order or not. Okay, so this operation also we can able to perform on this particular drop down list, right. So now we can move to the next concept, that is called automating checkbox. Okay, so our next concept here is how to automate the checkbox here. Okay, how to automate checkbox and what are the different operations we can perform on the particular checkbox. Okay, what are the different operations we can perform on the checkbox, right. So come on guys, if you are new to my channel, please drop a like to this session and also please subscribe to my channel. So your support will helps me to do more videos from both automation testing and manual testing point of view. If time required, I can show you with the real time interview questions also. In coming days I am going to upload the same videos for your reference, which will help you for you during if you are attending any interviews. Okay. Come on, guys. So far, 38 people watch, and Vishal Todkare, hello, and Virat Puja, hello. Thank you so much for visiting the channel, and please, guys, please support the stream. And if you are new to here, please subscribe to my channel for more upcoming Selenium videos. And also, please follow my videos regularly, which will helps you a lot if you want to grow your career as an automation tester. Come on, guys, please drop a like and please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so far I have uploaded many videos and also I got a very good response from your end. So please continue the same in upcoming days or months or years as well, which will helps me a lot to do more videos. So please, guys, please. So before continuing that our video, so please drop a like and please subscribe to my channel. So now I am going to discuss about how to automate the checkbox. Okay, so for this checkbox also, okay, for this checkbox also, the input tag name is, the tag name here is, the HTML tag name is input only. Okay, the HTML tag name is input only. Okay, for example, checkbox, right? Checkbox. Okay, checkbox. Come on, guys, if you are new to here, please subscribe to my channel and also please drop a like to this one. Okay, so for this checkbox also, the input the tag name, the HTML tag name here is input only. Okay, and also what are the different operations, for example, let me show you how a checkbox will looks like. Okay, yeah, you know already, this is called as a checkbox. Okay, so this is a checkbox, empty checkbox is this one. Okay, empty checkbox is this one, small checkbox symbol. So checkbox will looks like this. If you select that checkbox, it will looks like this one. Okay, come on, guys. So now I'm going to show you how to automate the checkbox. Okay, how to automate the checkbox, right? And also what are the different operations to be performed in a checkbox. So first, for this checkbox also, the tag name here is input tag name only, and the different operations we can perform on this checkbox is, first one is selecting a checkbox, and the next one is already a checkbox is selected, so we are going to uncheck that one, that is called as deselecting a checkbox, and checking a checkbox which is already selected or not. I want to check whether that particular checkbox is selected or not. So how we can check that one? With the help of isSelected method. Okay, with the help of isSelected method we can test whether that checkbox is already selected or not. Okay, okay, this is about automating the checkbox, and the next one is automating the radio buttons. Okay, automating the radio buttons. Okay, automating the radio buttons. So for this radio buttons also, the tag name, the HTML tag name here is input only, and the type property value is radio for radio button elements. Okay, the type property value is radio for radio button elements. Okay, here the property name is input and property value is type. Okay, the property name here is input and the value here is radio. Okay, property name and property value. Property name is input and property value is this one, radio. And what are the different operations we can able to perform the radio button is, we can able to select a radio button, and also we can check whether radio button is already selected or not with the help of isSelected method, and also we can test or we can read all the radio buttons, and also we can check whether the specific radio button is present or not in a web page. Okay, these are the different operations we can able to perform on the radio buttons to be automated. Okay, Come on guys, if you have any queries, so please feel free to ask me, and also you can ping in the live chat so that I will reply back to you. So at the end of this session I will spare 5 to 10 minutes for your questions only. So please support my stream guys, please support the channel. Okay, so next one is automating HTML table operations. Okay, automating HTML table operations. Okay, so first of all we need to know there are some dynamic web tables or some constant web tables are there. So where constant table means, so there it won't change any rows and columns, it will be constant only. But when you come to dynamic means, for each and every run or for each and every test case, the table count may increase in terms of rows and columns. So first we can consider this table as a combination of row and column, right? The row and column will give you the one set of cell, right? That we can consider as a cell, right? Okay, so here the data is displayed using the td element. If we capture the text property of td element using the get text, we can read the data from the table. Okay, if I want to read some data from that particular table means, so how we can read? With the help of td tag name. Okay, the help of td, which refers to column name, so we can easily capture or read the data from that particular column. Okay, okay, here table is a tag name. Table is a tag name used to define the web tables. Table is a tag name used to define the web tables. Okay, here automating web tables, automating web tables, right? Automating web tables. Here table is a tag name used to define web tables, used to define web tables, that is table. This is a tag name to define a web table. Okay, so then a table will have rows and columns, right? We already know that a table will have rows and columns. So here tr, right? Tr is the tag name for which one? For the row. Tr is a tag name used to define, a row. Okay, used to define a row, whereas td, okay, whereas td is the tag name, used to define a column, right? Whereas td is a tag name used to define a column in a particular row, used to define a column in a particular row, right? Used to define a column in a particular row. Come on guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, which will helps me a lot to do more videos in upcoming days as well. From last 1 month I did not upload even a single video because due to some personal work and my work, so that's the reason why I'm not able to upload any videos since from the last month. So this is the first day where I'm going to show you, or where I'm going to discussing about the first session, that is Selenium tutorials part 01. So I have discussed already what is automation testing, what are the different types of testings we can perform with the help of automation testing, and also I discussed about various syllabus from the Selenium automation testing so far. So now I am discussing about the concept called as handling the web tables. Okay, so now, so what are the different possible different possible operations to be automated on web tables? Okay, what are the different possible operations to be automated on web tables? First one here is, so the first scenario here is what we can count, what we can see, the counting number of rows in a table, right? The first scenario where we can automate on a web table here is, first we can count how many number of rows present in a web table. Okay, that we can perform on a particular web table. Okay, so then the next scenario here is counting number of columns. Okay, counting number of columns present in a table. Okay, sorry, present in a row. Okay, when I am talking about rows means it will consider the whole table. When I am talking about columns means it will consider as a row only, because columns will present inside a row. Okay, with the resulting rows and columns combination will result in a table, right? So that's the reason why counting number of rows in a table and counting number of columns present in a row. Okay, then the next one is reading data, right? Reading data from a table. Okay, this is also one scenario where we can able to perform on a table, right? So then next scenario here is checking specified data. Okay, checking specified data is present in table or not. Okay, these are the different possible operations to be automated on web tables. The first one here is counting number of rows present in a table. The next one here is counting number of columns present in a row. The next one here is reading data from a table, and the last one here is checking specified data is present in a table or not. Okay, so today I am just showing you the complete concepts of Selenium. So in tomorrow and day after tomorrow videos, I am going to show you with full example. Okay, with a full of examples. Okay, so come on guys, please support the channel with your each and everyone. Please like the stream, and also please subscribe to my channel for more videos, so which will helps me, which will motivates me to do more videos from both automation and manual testing point of view, so which will helps you a lot to do while you are attending for interviews. As you are a fresher or as you are an experienced candidate, our videos will helps you a lot during your interview process. Okay, so come on guys, please drop a like and drop a subscribe to my channel, please guys. So far 39 views, only currently one live user who is watching. So please guys, I don't know who is Pooja. So someone pinged here a long hours back. I don't know who is Pooja. Come on guys, if you have any queries, so please discuss with me here in this live chat. I will spare 5 or 10 minutes for you guys only to discuss. Okay, so what I will do, I will stop here. Okay, so now we covered till automating HTML operations. So tomorrow we can see about automating calendar operations, or evening also we can have one session. Okay, I will schedule that one soon once I finish this streaming. Okay, so in the evening we will discuss about automating calendar operations, automating keyboard and mouse operations, and remaining concepts what I mentioned here. Okay, so there are many concepts, so where I am going to discuss, you can consider that video, that stream will continuation of this one. Okay, so can I stop here guys? So I'm going to stop this session for now. So in the evening session we will continue from the remaining concepts, that is from automating calendar operations. For all these concepts, tomorrow I will schedule a stream to discuss for each and every concept what I mentioned in this particular sheet. Okay, so come on guys, so far we discussed. Okay, let me revise all the concepts where I discussed in this session. Okay, the first concept here is component of Selenium. Okay, downloading and configuring I didn't discuss because I have already covered in our earlier video, which will take time, so that's why I didn't cover in this session. So then I covered this launch application under various tests on the various browsers. Okay, the next one is capturing the title of the current page and capturing URL of the current page. The next one here is automating the browser navigations, and the next one here is make Selenium to identify elements present in a web page, and the next one here is inspecting properties of a web element, the next one here is XPath, and the next one here is possible operations on text box web element, and the next concept are what I discussed here is automating drop down list and automating checkbox and automating radio button, and the next concept here is automating HTML table operations. Okay, till this concept I discussed, but the remaining I will cover it in the evening session from 7 p.m. onwards. Okay, stay tuned for that video live session as well, and tomorrow I will continue with the practical examples. Okay, where I am going to write some scripts for all these concepts whichever I discussed so far. Okay, but today evening session will be the continue of this introduction to Selenium and complete Selenium syllabus. Okay, so far I discussed till handling the HTML table operations, but today evening at 7 p.m. I am going to schedule one session where I will discuss the continuation part of today now tutorial. Okay, so come on guys, if you have any questions, so I will spare you 10 minutes of time from now onwards till 1 p.m. I will continue this streaming. Okay, so before that, if you have any questions, so please let me know from the live chat. Okay, it will be open for you, especially these 10 minutes you can utilize with your questions whatever you have. Okay, so I will try to help you on those questions. Okay, it doesn't matter if you are a fresher or if you are a experienced guy or if you have any difficulties, so please ping me in the live chat. Accordingly I can reply back to you. Come on guys, these 10 minutes especially for you, because after 1 p.m. I will close this session. We will connect in the evening session today. Okay, come on guys, please raise questions, any questions if you have, and please feel free to ask me if you have any queries, which will helps me as well to learn something from your end also. Okay, come on guys. Come on guys, now live chat is open for you till 1 p.m. If you have any queries, so please raise those questions in the live chat, so accordingly I will provide you the solution. Okay, come on guys. So from now onwards you can see or you can find more videos from my channel Selenium Tech Automation in coming days as well. Okay, so come on guys, if you have any questions, please let me know in the live chat. So I stopped my Selenium syllabus concept tutorial for now, so remaining 10 minutes till 1 p.m. you can utilize this time to clarify the questions whatever you have. Okay, to get clarification. So come on guys, please raise your questions in the live chat. Now it is open for you. So far I discussed a few concepts which I mentioned in that particular sheet what you are seeing now. So I want to utilize this 10 minutes time with you guys. So please guys, please respond in the live chat if you have any queries. So please drop a like and subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation, so that you will never miss out any videos from our channel Selenium Tech Automation. Come on guys, till 7 more minutes you can have. Please utilize these 7 minutes if you have any questions or queries, or you are struggling to get a job, or you are struggling during your interviews, or you are struggling to schedule your time to practice, or you are struggling. Yeah, hi Sagar Tupe. So far for this is the first session I have conducted since from last 1 month. So from last 1 month I did not conduct any live session because of my work and my family personal work. Okay, so now in this session I discussed, okay, in this session I discussed so far the Selenium syllabus concepts. Okay, so you can see here from starting components of Selenium and downloading and configuring, launching application. So far I discussed many concepts from this particular sheet. So till automating HTML table operations I discussed via orally or theoretically only, but as I mentioned, today evening also we have one more session, so where I am going to complete the remaining Selenium syllabus concept at least you people will get some idea about how the Selenium syllabus will looks like and what is the theoretical part before going to the practical part. Okay, practical part means where I'm going to show you along with the scripting part example that will be happened on tomorrow. Okay, so for now or for today's session, so I will concentrate only on explaining the Selenium syllabus for your reference. Okay, so once this part is completed till the end, till the GitHub part, so tomorrow I am going to show you with the real-time examples. Okay, so no issues. Okay, no issues. I will upload on tomorrow, and again I will come on tomorrow session also at the same time from 11:30 to 12:50, 10 minutes for you people. Okay, to ask questions like this. Okay, so thank you so much, Sagar, for your visiting to our channel called Selenium Tech Automation. So please guys, please utilize these 5 minutes till 1 p.m. I will be there to help you. So whether it will be your interview point of view or your real time, if you are working as an employee, you got some stuck or you got stuck somewhere, so please. Yeah, Sagar Tupe, thank you so much for reply. So whatever you explained, it's pretty much better. Yeah, thank you so much, brother. I can call. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. So please, please support my videos and please attend for the sessions every week, twicely. I will conduct these live sessions. In meanwhile, I can upload daily one video. I will try to upload one video. So based upon my time, because since from last 1 month I did not upload even one video from our channel, so that's the reason why I came today. And again, as I told in our earlier video, I am going to schedule one sessions for live sessions for the freshers or the people who don't have technical knowledge, the people who are interested to start their career from automation testing. So for those people, again I started from scratch level on teaching these concept. So for teaching and exploring this concept, first we need to know what are the different basic concepts available in Selenium. So then only we can go practically. Okay, so that's the reason why. Okay, that's the reason why I took this time to explain only the theoretical part, how the Selenium will looks like and what are the different concepts we can find. So once we can familiar with this concept, so that we can move to our practical scenarios like what you asked, the real-time scenarios. I can show you with all the examples for all these concepts. Okay, so there won't be any issue. Okay, till we have tomorrow and day after tomorrow, if we can schedule per day 2 sessions, it will be easy for me as well. We can go slowly only, we can cover as many as we can cover per single day with 2 sessions. Okay, at the same time today evening also we can have one more. Yeah, which are tools we can use for write the manual test cases. So we can use ALM tool to write our manual test cases, because that is a tool, that is application life cycle management tool. Okay, where we can write and also where we can export some Excel documents, where we can import some Excel documents, where we can see different tabs like test plan or test management. Okay, so there are different tools which are available, but I can prefer ALM tool. Okay, but I can prefer ALM tool as a test management tool. Okay, come on guys, any other questions you can feel free to ask me here. No problem, no worries, you can always welcome to ask me the questions like this. Thank you so much, Sagar Tupe, for your valuable question. Okay, come on guys. Yeah, so here, as you asked, okay, I will just brief about the tool called ALM. Okay, so thank you so much for your question, Sagar Tupe. So let me just give you some overview about ALM. Okay, that is test management using of ALM. Okay, so first of all, ALM stands for application lifecycle management, used for managing day-to-day testing activities belongs to a particular project. Okay, that is the definition of why we are using ALM, why to use ALM. Okay, ALM stands for application lifecycle management, which is mainly used for managing day-to-day testing activities which belongs to a particular project. Okay, so here ALM is a client server application provided following modules to record and manage day-to-day testing activities. So here why I told you following modules means, so there are different modules which are available inside our application to record and manage our day-to-day activities, that is testing activities. The first module here is admin module. The next module here is requirements module. The next module here is test plan module, and the next one here is defects module. Okay, so let me take me one notepad. Okay, here I will show you. Okay, here I will show you in a brief way. It will take time, but anyway it is okay. You asked me one question. Okay, I have to reply back for your question, right? So here ALM is a client server black. Okay, ALM is a client server application, right? ALM is a client server application provided by provided mean modules, where I am going to show you in below following modules. Okay, following modules to record and manage day to day I can where it went, to record and manage day to day testing activities. Okay, day-to-day testing activities. So here I mentioned the following modules, right? The first module here is, first one is admin module. Okay, the next one here is requirement module. Okay, the third one here is test plan module. The next one here is test lab module. The last one here is defects module. Okay, so these are the different modules to record and manage our day-to-day testing activities. Okay, these are the different modules to record and to record and manage our day-to-day testing activities, right? So when you come to admin module, okay, when you come to admin module means this module access only by ALM administrator. This module only accessible by ALM administrator. Okay, administrator to define and hi Aryan Kushwa, thank you for visiting the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can ask if you have any questions. Okay, you can ask. Okay, to define and manage. Okay, to define and manage project databases or project databases, login accounts. Okay, and also he can do some backup, and also he can do some restore operations. Okay, these are the rights, or these are the tasks where this ALM administrator can do. Okay, he can define and manage project databases, and he can manage the login accounts, and he can manage some backup operations, and he can do some restore operations. Okay, this is the role of an admin in ALM tool. Which one Aryan Kushwa? It is giving error, no element found. Okay, did you mention any comment for our question? Any one of our video? If yes, please mention that video. Okay, I will comment. I will reply you back on that particular comment once if I have time to look into that particular error. Okay, so it is giving error, no element found. No element found, no such element exception means it is a kind of wrong expert from your end. Okay, so then requirements. Okay, when you come to requirements, right, when you come to requirements means, so here we are going to define some test scenarios. Okay, here we are going to gathering the requirements from the client, or you are working as a test engineer, you are going to get some requirements from your test lead. Okay, this test lead will get requirements from their BA or his manager or his client directly. So this will comes under the gathering the requirements, that is defining the test scenarios. Okay, so when you come to that test plan, so here we are going to define the test cases, right? So this is the defined defined test cases. Okay, so then if you come to the test lab, so this test lab means, so where we are going to execute the test cases, where we are going to execute test cases. Okay, so that will be done under the test lab module. So when you come to the defects means, so during execution or after execution, if you have any issues, okay, so that those defects will record under record sorry sorry, if you found any defects while testing, so those defects will record under this defects module, that is called as recording defects here. Okay, so these are the different, okay, so these are the different modules. Okay, these are the different modules to record and manage our day-to-day testing activities inside our ALM tool. Okay, so I will show you by taking one paint application in a clear way. So thank you so much, Sagar Tupe. I hope this is helping you at least how a manual tester will write some test cases using of ALM tool. As per my knowledge, I gone through only ALM tool, so that's why I'm telling you all this stuff. I hope this will helps you at least. Okay, so I'm not giving you the full details about this ALM, but I can give you the overview or some kind of information to you where it will helps you during your interviews. Okay, first let me write here what is ALM as well. If you want, you can take this one. ALM stands for application life cycle management. Okay, yeah, sure, Sagar Tipe, because I need your question so that I can also get some motivation, because I am learning it now. I am recollecting the concepts what you are asking, what you people are going to ask, or what you people are already asked. Because when I come to the session, okay, when I come to the session, so during that time only I can able to recollect. Okay, so which is helping me as well. At the same time, up to my knowledge, I am going to provide you the solution. So now you ask me how a manual tester can write the manual test cases. Is there any tool? So if you are asking that question means immediately I got to know there is a tool where I worked with the LM tool. Okay, as per my knowledge, till now what I'm having, I'm just giving the solution to you. Okay, so I don't want you the people to leave without any answer from my end. Okay, if you are asking any question means that should be fair enough for me to explain the answer. That is the main intention of conducting this session. And also I don't bother about the extending the session, but I need your support to grow our channel more. At the same time, your questions are helping me to recollect my knowledge. Okay, I can come by preparing some questions, or I can come by preparing some concepts for you, but that is not the good practice. If you people are asking some question means that will be some random kind of thing only, right? So that will help my, or that will improve me to improve my skills, right? So thank you so much for your question. So now here I am writing what is ALM stands for application life cycle management, and used for managing day to day testing activities, yeah, testing activities belonging to a project. Okay, let me do one thing here. Yeah, this one. So I can do one line here so that it will be easy for you to understand. managing. Okay, so this is a definition, and this is the one more note. ALM is a client server application provided following modules to record and manage day-to-day testing activities. The first module here is admin, the next module here is requirement, the next module here is test plan, the next module here is test lab. Bro, can I click element by its coordinates? Yes, we can click with the help of x and y coordinates, but you need to mention the exact one. Bro, actually element is not constant in Google Ads. Yeah, so if that element is not constant means, so maybe we need to go with the Ajax scenario, how to handle the Ajax with the help of Selenium. Okay, you can just type in Google or in a YouTube, so where someone have put already a video that is a similar kind of handling the Ajax web pages, the question what you are asking. If that is the case, just you can go and search for a video where with the help of Ajax how we can automate the scenarios. Okay, so I hope this question this answer will helps you, Aryan. So please do that. If not, I will also do some research from my end. By evening session or tomorrow session I can help you. Okay, can you, yeah, Ajax, yeah, do that one and let me know. We will connect by tomorrow, or if possible today evening also I am going to conduct one session, so there we will discuss. Because why evening session means, so far I covered till automating HTML table only theoretical part I mentioned here, but remaining also we have, I mean remaining concepts also there, where I am going to cover on the evening session today. Okay, yeah. By tomorrow onwards I can show you practically how we can implement all these concepts with the help of Eclipse. Okay, with the help of Eclipse, okay, how we can implement all those I will show you. Okay, no problem. So let's move on to the Sagar Tupe question. So this is a ALM part, and let me show you in a brief way. Okay, so let me take this one. Okay, right, so let me add some text here. Okay, this is ALM server. For example, as I told, this is a ALM server client, right? Okay, this is our ALM server, and what are the modules I discussed? So those will comes under here. The first module here is admin module. Okay, the first module here is admin module. Yeah, this is admin module, and the next one is requirement module, and the next one is test plan module, and the next one here is test lab module, and the next one here is defects module. Okay, okay, so admin we already discussed, so now I'm going to write here the requirements, right? Sorry, what happened to my mouse? Oh, okay, this is for requirements. Okay, and hi, is the series for Selenium, what the timing of the live classes? Yeah, thank you so much for visiting my channel, Akbar Baba Sheikh. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, our live sessions will be weekly, twice usually, from today onwards. In between I am going to upload videos on daily basis. Okay, these live sessions will be only on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday. Per day we can have 2 sessions, we can expect, but the remaining days from Monday to Friday we can expect at least one video from my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, so no problem. The Selenium series will be only on weekends because this is a live session where it will take more than 1 or 2 hours based upon your questions, at the same time based upon my explanation also. Okay, meanwhile you can expect daily one video from my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, per day we can have 2 sessions, one is in the morning and the other one is in the evening time, that is from 7 to 8:30 in the morning, 11:30 to 1 o'clock, based upon the questions and based upon the concepts. Meanwhile you can expect some videos from my channel. Okay, so now we can go to the next module, that is test plan, right? what I discussed, that is test plan. The next one here is test lab. Oh my, sorry. Yeah, that is test lab where we can execute our test cases. The next one here is defects, after executing if we have any defects. Okay, so these are the different modules I shown you. Okay, so here is our ALM server. Inside this ALM server we can have these different tabs, that is admin tab. Yeah, thank you so much Akbar Baba Sheikh, no problem. Okay, so then the next tab here is test plan tab, then the next tab here is test lab, and the next tab here is defects tab. Okay, so here this ALM server we can connect through any one of the browser. Okay, through any one of the browser. Here browser means that is a client. Okay, here browser means that is a client, right? So here let me take one browser here. Okay, this is one browser. Okay, this is one browser, this is one browser, this is one browser. Okay, okay, curve, sorry, yeah, I can take this one directly. This is one browser, this is one browser. Okay, this is one browser, and this is one browser. Okay, here one browser means what is the browser name here, that is IE or Firefox, sorry, IE or Firefox. Here also what, anything. Okay, IE or Firefox or Chrome, anything, IE or Firefox. Okay, IE or Firefox. Okay, so we can consider we can consider we can consider these two, these are as clients, because we are sending some response to the servers, right? Okay, we are sending some response, I mean sending some request to the server. These are all the clients. Okay, these are all the clients, right? These are the clients, these are the clients, right? These are the clients. So from the clients we are sending some request to the server. Here server means that is ALM is a server, client means from IE or Firefox or Chrome or Safari or Edge browser. So these browsers are all the clients. From these browsers we are going to send some request to this particular server. Server in the sense here is ALM server, right? So from this server we will get some response. Okay, we will get some response. What? Okay, we are sending some request to this particular server, at the same time we are getting some response from this here. Okay, the same way here also, sorry. Okay, we are sending some, what is this, yeah, what is this shape, sorry, what happening, yeah, we are sending some request and we are getting some response. Okay, and we are getting some response here, you can see. So these are the clients, so where we can send some request to this particular server, so where we can admin or requirements or test plan, test lab or defects. So these are all the requests we are sending to this particular server. Based upon the request you send to the particular server, we are getting some response here. Okay, we are getting some response getting from the server, that is called as ALM. Okay, response getting from the server, that is called as request, sorry, this is the response, right? We are getting from response, okay, and we are getting some, we are sending some request, okay, we are sending some request, okay, we are sending request to the server and we are getting response from the server. As a client, we are sending some request. As a server, that ALM is giving some response to you, okay. So this is how this ALM architecture will looks like usually in real time. So mainly there are the different tabs which are available inside this ALM. So you can find all this here, okay, we can find all this here. That is the first one here is, okay, that is the first one here is admin, requirement, test plan and test lab and defects. So if you have any questions, so please let me know from the live chat, guys. So far how many watched, let me check. So far 57 watch. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support towards my channel and our sessions. So please Sagar Tupe, are you there or not? So because if you are there, I will continue this one, or if you are not there, I will close this one, this concept here itself. Okay, please respond if anyone in the live chat. Okay, there are many things to be discussed here. I can tell you about what is requirements and what is test plan and what is test lab and what is defects also. But if you want, I can extend this session. But if you don't want, I can close this question here itself. Okay, so please let me know from the live chat if you are there. If you are not there, I can move to the next question, or I can end this session here only. Okay, come on, guys. Yeah, do you want me to continue? What is admin tab, what is requirement tab, what is test plan tab, what is test lab and what is defects? Tell me, Sagar Tube, thank you for your presence from the long time. Yeah, here if you want to continue the explanation, I can continue, but if you feel that is not required, we can close this question here itself, okay. Or if you have any other questions, you can ask me from the live chat, no problem. I can extend it for 10 more minutes, but the intention of this session is I want to help you people. Yes, in short, yeah, this is enough for you, okay, this is enough for you. Okay, yes, in short, okay, you are expecting okay, you are expecting in short term, okay. And also we have one management tab here. So management tab will helps users to organize and track the releases to cycles, okay. And when you come to requirements tab, defining requirements refers to what has to be delivered to the clients at the end of that specific release, okay. As we know already, requirements means defining requirements, referring, okay. If we are defining requirements, that will refers to what has to be delivered to the clients at the time of or at the end of that specific release or each release, right. That requirement tab will defines or refers to what has to be delivered to the clients at the end of that particular specific release. That is all about requirements tab. When you come to test plan tab, means after defining the requirements, development team start their design and development process, while testing team start designing tests that can be executed once the build is deployed. Okay, what is okay, what is test plan here? After defining requirements, development team start their designing and development process, okay. Development team start their designing and development process, while as a tester, as we are a tester, testing team start designing the tests that can be executed on the once the build is deployed. Means once the developer is completed the development and once he deployed, so then the tester will start their designing their tests that can be executed once that particular development got completed or once the build is deployed, okay. that is about test plan. Where it comes to test lab, okay, once the test design is completed, once the tester is done, so then the tester once the test design is completed, then we will go to the test plan tab, sorry, test lab tab. Okay, here what we will do, once the test plan is completed, the test execution which takes place with the help of test lab module only. Okay, the test execution will start from the test lab module only. In this we need to create some test sets. Okay, here before executing we need to create some test sets. Okay, here test sets means set of test cases or collection of test cases. Once the test plan got completed, test execution will starts from the or will takes place from the test lab module only. Here we need to create some test sets. Here test sets means collection of test cases. Okay, here test sets means collection of test cases, right? So how we can execute the test cases here? Okay, first we need to select one test case and we are going to click on some run. Okay, so I don't have any UI, I am just explaining in theoretical way how to execute test case. Means first we need to select one test case which needs to be run, and we are going to click on the run button from the ALM tab, sorry, ALM server. So then the defects tab or defects module or defects management module, a defect is logged during the test lab. Okay, in test lab if any defect got logged, okay, so how we will go, a defect is logged during the test execution when expected result and actual result does not match with each other. Okay, defect management module means after completion of the execution, if there is any defect which is logged in the defects tab, so during that time what will happen, when expected result and actual result does not match with each other, during this time one defect will be logged inside this defect management. So to see these defects which are logged means we need to go to this defect management tab. Okay, so then we are going to update accordingly using this defects tab. Updating means we are going to assign this defect to any one of the developer with the help of defects tab. Okay, that is about the defect management. Okay, come on guys, if you have any other questions, so please let me know from the live chat. I hope Sagar Tupe, this is enough, you asked me in short. Okay, I delivered the same. I hope you satisfied with this question. I provided you more what you are expecting, I guess, right? So apart from that, if you have any question, Sagar Tupe, please let me know from the live chat. And also other guys, if you have any questions, so please ping me in the live chat. So I will extend the session for 5 more minutes if you are okay. Okay, so please let me know from the live chat guys. Let me check how many watched. Okay, 58 people watched, not bad. Yeah, thank you so much for such a brief explanation. Thank you so much, Sagar Tupe. That is my pleasure to satisfy you people. Okay, okay, I don't want to lose you people, because if I explain which is not related to you in such a way, if I explain means you will never come to my channel to see what I am uploading, to see what I am telling. Okay, but I want you people to get some knowledge. Okay, at least from my end, how much I know, I will help you. Okay, it's not only about the concepts, it will be you can ask about your interview questions, or if you have any struggles during your interview, anything. Okay, I will be always be available. If you want, you can ping in the live chats, or you can ping in any one of our video in the comment section, so that I will get some mail notification. Accordingly I will respond you back. Or if you want to know more about the concepts what we discussed earlier and what I discussed now, you can just directly reach out to me via comment section from the all our videos. Okay, I hope those videos will help you at least I'm expecting 30%. Okay, I hope I know many people are not satisfied, but the people who are there who satisfied means they will get some solution if they are looking for the same. So those people I don't want to lose. The people like you, Sagar TP especially, you asked one question. Okay, that is enough for me, and also I recollected all my olden days where I worked with ALM, and I gave you the solution instantly. Okay, instantly I provided you some solution up to my knowledge. Okay, so this is how it will be mutual coordination between you people and me. So it which leads to be a good environment if we have communicated with each other using this live chat. Okay, come on guys, please drop a like, and also please share my channel to your friends or colleagues so that they will also learn about the concepts what I have made so far, and also future what I'm going to upload. And also I'm planning to conduct some mock interviews as well, but to do that one I need your support more guys. So because I can buy that particular Zoom application license to configure with the YouTube part, but once if I took that configuration license to pay some 4,000 or 5,000 amount, so once if I took that product to configure with YouTube, if I conduct some mock interview, okay, for example, you think Sagar to pay, okay, if I took that product, if I purchase that product with worth of 5,000 k or 5k, sorry, 5k, if I purchase that Zoom application to configure to the YouTube to conduct some mock interviews. So once if I purchase, then no one will come to join with these mock interviews, means then there will be no use, and also it will be cost more for me as well. Okay, 5,000 rupees will be gone, right, if enough support is not there. So that's the reason why I'm not taking that decision. If enough people are coming and watching and supporting means, then that will be boost up myself also. I can have some other plans to help you people in different ways. Okay, but I need a basic the basic support from your end, saying that go through all my videos, comment over there. If something went wrong from my end, please suggest me how can I make videos in a simple way, or how can rectify my errors. So that in that way which will help us, right? So that's the reason why I have my different thoughts to help you via mock interviews or via quiz questions or via some different tools also there, and some giveaways I'm planning to announce. So if those and all needs to be happen in future, but to achieve all those things, but I need for a small support from your end as well. Okay, I know you are supporting very well, okay, compared to initial days. Now our channel is getting very good popular nowadays, and also our videos are getting very good response in the market. Okay, and also which is making motivating me to do more videos in upcoming days as well. Okay, so thank you so much guys. I hope I took more than 2 hours, I guess. From now I started 11:30 or 11:40, around 11:45. So now the time will be, see, you can see here 2 hours it is. I mean 11:34 I started, now it is 1:34. It's almost 2 hours now. So thank you guys, thank you so much. So I hope no questions from anyone. So if that is the case, we can close this session, and we will connect in the evening session from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. By tomorrow onwards, for Saturday and Sunday, I will conduct these live sessions, so where I'm going to show you the real-time scenarios, examples from each and every concept here what I mentioned in the syllabus sheet. Okay, so first we will see how to capture the title of the current page, and how to handle drop down lists, and how to handle the automating the radio buttons, automating the checkbox, how to handle the keyboard and mouse operations. Everything you can find it from my channel from tomorrow onwards. But these live sessions will be held on weekly twice only, that is on Saturday and Sunday. But daily or every 2 days you can expect one new video from my channel Selenium Tech Automation. Okay, and also if you have any queries or questions on any video or any concept, you can ping in the same video under comment section only if you have any comments. Okay, so thank you so much guys. So Sagar to pay, I am taking log off now. I am closing this session. and also any other people. Okay, if you are viewing my channel, I am taking sign off for now. We will connect with our next session on the today evening only at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. I will schedule after this session ended. Okay, so thank you so much guys, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Happy Krishna Janmashtami for each and everyone. So let's have a fun and joy with your family. Okay, so thank you so much guys. Bye. We will connect in the evening session at 7 to 8:30 p.m. Okay, bye guys. Bye Sagar Tupe and Aryan Kushwa and Akbar Baba Sheikh and Virat Puja. Okay, and yeah, that's it. 3 people interacted. No problem. Yeah, thank you guys.